Hello, welcome to Caprice 18 in C sharp minor. Add a little bit of C sharp major towards the end. I'm sure that's your absolutely favorite key signature. So let's first start with the note C sharp. A very problematic pitch on the flute is your middle C sharp. Extremely vulnerable note, so we really need to take care of it. I think it often gets overlooked. So let's look after your C sharp first of all. There are some trick fingerings to help there be a little bit more stability in the instrument when you're playing it. Common one is by adding your second and third fingers on your right hand. Some people add various trickery on their left hand, but I think I'll leave that for you to discuss with your own teachers. For me, before I start adding extra fingers or anything, I like to just go back to the very basics and check that I am in tune with the harmonics. So first, you can finger a low C sharp, and we're just going to gradually increase the airspeed to move all the way up and down the series. The third pitch that you get, which will be your G sharp, is always tells you the absolute truth about whether your position is ideal or not. So if you get, then you're too far turned in. Turn out, turn out, turn out. And that getting that note will help you really stretch your throat, and as you grow up that series, you feel your support kicking in a little bit more each time, and also your lips learning to prepare for the next note. We're going to alternate, so going between the harmonic note and the real fingering, and just sticking with one at a time, like this. So in doing that exercise, you'll be training not only your ears to make sure that you are at the same pitch as the harmonic, but also your lips and your air, so that you don't overblow the C sharp. It's always vulnerable to being sharp, and it can take quite a lot of air before it starts to crack. So just be really careful. And when putting it into this study, you can pause on a C sharp and just check it against the harmonic fingering. So for example, I'll just start from the beginning, and when I have the first C sharp in the second bar, I'm going to stop. That stop-start method can be really useful for any number of things. You can choose, oh, today I'm going to stop on every A and just check every A, or G sharp, any note you like. And it helps you just stay that much more focused as you go along, because these are very fast. They can whiz by in 2.5 minutes or so, and it's really easy to just sort of let it blow, and most of the notes should come out. But really use this as a chance to check every note as much as you can. The other thing to check your C sharps is to use your tuner's drone function. I recommend doing the Della Sonorité, the Brilliant Moise book, to do the increasing interval practice. You can start this on a C sharp. If you really want to work hard on your C sharps, you can use alternate between using the harmonic fingering and the real one as you climb up. So sometimes you have groups of 3 and sometimes you have long stretches. So you can try and incorporate that, let that help to inform your phrasing. So your groups of 3 get a little bit bouncier so that the weight is on the first one. You diminu through those. Second line. And then much longer. Last bit in C sharp major. Everything is sharp. Just take that as a rule. Sharps everywhere. So it's pretty hard to get the A sharps in there. I know that some people are sticklers for using the long fingering. I'm afraid I'm not one of them. Last thing would be the trill in the second to last bar. C sharp to D sharp trill. I'm sure you've heard this before. Let's do some slow trill practice. Let's put them under the microscope. I find D sharp always quite an awkward note to get. I think that the air is never quite fast enough to make it really sing out. So let's just try that on harmonic fingerings once. So this is the low C sharp you're fingering and low D sharp. And then normal. Don't forget your fortissimo. So let it out. And then alternate between the trill finger and the long finger. Try and make little adjustments. So obviously when you put your trill fingers on, it's wildly sharp. So try to aim that air a little bit lower. Anyway, I think that is enough from me. Good luck, have fun, take very good care.